Hi all, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can install Kali Linux on your VirtualBox or any other similar virtualization platform. The easiest method will be shown in my video today. If you want to look for other methods, this I found the easiest one. So let's start it. So what you need to do, actually you need to go whatever browser you are using, you need to give in the search box the Kali Linux, you need to type it, and once you type it, it will show you the first website, kali.org. There you need to click on the website. Once you enter the website and once you clicked on the website, you need to click on download, where they have different kind of Kali Linux version. So if you see, it's a bare metal. Bare metal means you want to install it directly on the device, and if you are running Windows or if you are running Linux on your on your laptop or desktop, then that will be removed and only Kali Linux will be on it. If you want to run it on the virtual machine, for example VirtualBox or VMware, then you need to use this one. And if you want to use it ARM-based hardware, so there are some devices which use ARM-based hardware, or they consume very less energy, but you can also install this particular version for ARM-based devices. If you want to use it on the mobile, then you need to download this one. If you are using some cloud-based services, for example from Linode, Azure, AWS, then you should use this one. Containers, for example Portainer and for example KVM, all those kind of containers, if you are using them, you can use this one. If you are booting it on the USB drive, then you can also use this one. And WSL is actually, if you are using directly from the Windows, then you can use this one. Okay, so our case at the moment is virtual machine, so we can click on the virtual machine thing. And once you see here, we have 64-bit, we have 32-bit. So if your device is 32-bit, then click on this one. And then if your device is 64-bit, then by default it is on the 64-bit. Here again we have few more options. If you see here, so one is VMware and VirtualBox. So if you are using VirtualBox, which is from the Oracle, then you should use this one. If you have VMware, which is again from the VMware, then you should use this one. Okay, there is also 64 VMware weekly, VirtualBox weekly. This I'm not aware actually what's the difference between both of them, but at the end I would stuck on this. I will download this one. Okay, so you click on this one and then it will start downloading it. You can see it here, it is starting downloading. So now you can see this has been now downloaded. What you need to do is right click on this 7-zip file, and once you right click on it, you need to have 7-zip on your device. If you don't have 7-zip, you have any other similar tool, then you can use that. But if you don't have 7-zip, you can install it from the 7-zip website. For that you just need to give 7-zip again on the Bing or any other browser which you are using. This is the first website which opens, and you click on it, and once you click on it, you can go to the download page. So again 64-bit if you are using Windows 64, and you can just click on the download. So once you have downloaded this 7-zip, you can right click on the Kali Linux 7.7.z, and then you can click on extract to the Kali Linux AMD64. I have already done that. This is the box here, Kali Linux VirtualBox AMD64, and once you go inside, there we have VB box and VDI. So what you need to do is just double click on the VB box one, and once you double click on it, it will open it directly in the VirtualBox. Similarly, if you are using any other application, for example VMware, then you need to download the same things, and then you need to click on VMF or VMX file, I guess, and then click on Kali Linux, and then it will start automatically downloading the Kali Linux. It might take some time initially. So initial booting is now done, and you should change once it is completed. You need to give appropriate RAM. So first you need to click on the VirtualBox which you have created now, or VM which you have created now. and then you can go to the settings, and in the settings you can go to the, first of all you need to go to the system. Under the system, I have given it approximate 6 GB of RAM. You can decide it according to yourself, whatever RAM you want to give it. You can move it like this, so it will go up and down. So you need to do that. Secondly, you need to go on the storage, and you can check how big your actual virtual disk is. In this case it's a 16 GB. You can extend it later on. Therefore that I will create another video. If you want to do that, let me know. Then most important part is network. So if you want to keep it more, by default it is on the net. That means there is no direct connection to your host computer, means your Windows PC or whatever PC you are using, to your VirtualBox. So net is more secured way. If you don't want to keep it, you can make it bridge adapter and host only adapter. So those two things you can change. If you don't want to change, you can keep it by default. Afterwards, you can also create a shared folder if you want to share something between VirtualBox and Windows things. If you don't want to do that, you can keep it like this. Okay, so all good. Click on OK and then start it. So it's booting again. Welcome to the Grub, and it's doing some processing. You can enter here, or you can leave it like this. After approximate 5 seconds, it will automatically start the processing. So what happens in such cases, if you click on somewhere, then your mouse is not showing anymore. So if this happens, don't get panicked. Don't close by pressing the shutdown button. What you need to do, so you just need to press control button from the right hand side. Right hand, there is usually two control buttons. One is left hand, another one is right hand. Just press the right hand control button and then it will come up. So we can see that initial Kali setup is done. We don't need to do anything, it's already created. So what you need to do now, log in by the default password, Kali, and then click enter. So once you clicked on the enter, it will then also go to the full screen mode. So initially there are a few things which you need to do. Just click on this thing, yes, this is a terminal, and once you click on the terminal, do sudo su, and it will ask you the password first time. Keep the password, which is Kali at the moment, and then just run apt update. It will update the all software which is required and which is being provided in between the image created and you have downloaded. And then apt upgrade, sorry, spelling mistake, and this will again start upgrading everything. The second thing which you need to do is change the password. Password Kali, and it will ask you the new password which you want to give. So in this case, I'm writing down the new password. It will not show you on the screen, but I have given it, and it's asking me retyping the same password. So I am retyping the same password. I mistyped it, so I need to type it once again. Doing it now, and yes, so password updated successfully. So these two things you need to do once you have installed the Kali on your devices. First, most important, that you keep it on the NAT mode, NAT. So that means your Kali box is not talking directly with your Windows box. Secondly, what you need to do, you need to change your password, the default password which we have shown now. There are many other things which I will show you in the further videos. Do subscribe our channel. If you have any question, write them down in the comment box. Thanks a lot.